Second deadly crash on a familiar stretch of road. 2 more lives taken when a car slams into a motorcycle. We brought you this as breaking news last night at 11.
And just last week, that fireball you see, that is an SUV. This accident killed 5 people, 1 on a motorcycle, 4 in the SUV. The person on the bike, Malachi Parker, was coming home from church. In the SUV, 4 women, longtime friends Mary Engdahl, Maria Bergeson, Susie Galla, and Diane Powers. They were on their way home from bingo.
So what do both of these crashes have in common? They both involve motorcycles, both were deadly, and they happened less than 4 miles apart on US 41 in Estero and Bonita Springs.
Now the safety of this road has come into question. Hello, I'm Taylor Wurtson for Amanda Hall.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. Most importantly, people just want these deadly crashes to end. Wink News reporter Liz Byro joins us now live in Bonita Springs. Liz, FHP tells you that the road itself is safe. Oh, so what's going on here?
Well, they say it's drivers. Like you said, we've seen 7 fatalities on this stretch of US 41 in Bonita Springs over the last 7 days. And you may think the road is the problem, but Florida Highway Patrol's Lieutenant Greg Bueno told me it's driver behavior that's to blame. In 7 days, 7 lives have been lost in crashes on US 41 in Bonita Springs. Late last Wednesday off Williams Road, we lost 5 neighbors in a horrific crash that resulted in fire and an explosion. 4 women in an SUV, 1 young man on a motorcycle. Florida Highway Patrol says speed was a factor. Wednesday night near Burnwood Parkway, we lost 2 more. FHP says there was a rear-end crash with 2 cars driving southbound.
That crash sent the non-at-fault vehicle across into the opposing lane of traffic, where there was a motorcyclist and a passenger traveling north on 41, not doing anything wrong.
Over the median, the rear-ended car hit the front of a motorcycle, launching it and the 2 passengers. They were not wearing helmets and were pronounced dead at the scene. 2 crashes with multiple fatalities on 41 in Bonita Springs, both at night, both involving motorcycles. A lot of common denominators, but Lieutenant Greg Bueno says none of these are the problem.
Where we're making our mistakes at is driver behavior, sobriety, distractions, speed, driving aggressively.
In the crash off Burnwood, Bueno told me lack of attention and sobriety are in question. It only takes 1 person to cause these tragedies.
You know, we can't fix that. We can't undo that. So we have to be better. We have to do better. We have to understand the level of maturity it takes to drive a car.
Yeah, reminders from Florida Highway Patrol. When you have roads like this where the speed limit is 40s, 50s, 60s, you need to make sure you're leaving enough room between you and that car in front of you. You know, both these accidents happened at night. Greg Bueno told me accidents happen throughout the day, but especially at night, you want to make sure everything's working, make sure your brake lights are working, make sure your headlights are on. Coming up on Wink News at 7, I spoke to a woman who has just had enough of accidents on this road and reckless driving. Live in Bonita Springs, Liz Byro, Wink News.